My name is Eva-Maria. I'm a social anthropologist, which means that I'm not sitting in archives or in front of laptops when I'm researching. At least not all of the time. I'm a little bit more mobile. I spent 10 months in Slovak NGOs that support refugees. I was following social workers in their daily work, supporting refugees when they were looking for jobs or accommodation, accompanying them on visits to the doctor or to the authorities, giving Slovak language courses and delivering social benefits. This way I implemented a method called participant observation. It's very useful for getting an impression of the dynamics and conflicts in a social surrounding. Now, in the field of refugee care in Slovakia, there are a lot of conflicts. Politicians and public opinion are very much opposed to accepting any refugees. At the same time, NGOs and state authorities cooperate closely to care for the few refugees who are in the country. Now, I was wondering how those people who do choose to support refugees in Slovakia deal with the moral dilemma that come with their difficult situation. I had the impression that they were resembling jugglers who have too many juggling balls thrown at them. There are too many demands to handle at the same time. All of them are equally important, and yet NGO workers have to constantly renegotiate their priorities. Now, the things that need to be kept in balance are the following. State provisions, the needs and interests of refugees, and the values of NGOs and NGO workers. Through my research, I identified 4 major tensions between these things. The first one is between formality and informality. NGO workers want to obey the law, but they have to improvise a lot because there are barely any institutionalized measures to support migrants in the country. This is a vicious circle because as long as NGOs make things work out somehow, politicians don't see any need to improve existing policies. The second tension is between 2 different approaches to care. The official approach to care is to make refugees independent as quickly as possible and offer only the support that is absolutely necessary. Now, a lot of NGO workers find this a little harsh, and they prefer to care for refugees as if they were children instead, making them dependent on them. The third tension is between accepting cultural difference and teaching refugees to be Slovak enough to be accepted by mainstream society. This is a very tricky balancing act. And the fourth and final tension is between trust and mistrust. NGO workers want their refugees to trust them, of course, but the contracts that they have with state authorities force them to write regular reports on their clients and implement sanctions, which of course poisons trustful relationships. So all of these demands are very hard to reconcile, and there are a lot of half-baked solutions and messy approaches. But my ethnography helps pinpoint the many complicated challenges in Slovak refugee care and maybe even arrive at a better, more balanced program.